Good morning, campers. I'm sitting here enjoying my coffee at Zooland this morning. We got here yesterday and just wanted to check in with you and tell you we will be doing your review today, your walk around review. So we're going to show you a bit about the campground, the sites, any of the amenities they have, and all that. And we hope you are enjoying your day, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye. I'm Christy.
I'm Jason.
I'm Ariella.
And this is Cecilia.
And we are
I want to camp with you.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something fun to do. Hey campers, I want to camp with you.
Good morning, campers. We are actually back from Zooland now, but once we got back and I looked over my footage, I realized that I wanted to separate the review videos so they weren't too long and drawn out, because I wasn't happy with the way the last ones came out so long. But anyways, so I'm just here to tell you that the video that you will see in this segment is of the top half of Zooland. So that's going to be all the full hookup sites, which is where we had stayed. So yeah, that's what this section of video is going to show you today. And like I said, I did separate it. So there's another video of the lower section, which is the electric and water only with no sewer, which is also where the tent sites are. And then there's going to be a separate video for the amenities, which include the pool, the bounce pillow, the store, the axe throwing, mini golf, the playground, which was closed, the horseshoe pits, and all that kind of stuff, and some of our personal videos of us doing those things, and the gem mining. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and please, by all means, give me some feedback on these videos and let me know if you're getting everything you want from them, if you want to see different stuff in the future, what you've enjoyed, what you haven't enjoyed, so that I can make it as helpful and useful to you as possible. So here you go. Here's the upper section of Zooland that we reviewed while staying there this past week. So because this top half is so large and so long, and like I said, I'm trying to keep the video from being drawn out, I'm kind of just going to go show you the names and the site numbers of each road, and then I'll kind of just take a glance maybe halfway down and then up at the top again, just so you can kind of see. So starting here at the bottom, the first road is not named, so this is just the outside campground loop is what they call it, and then the middle roads do have names. So we will go around this way. There's the campground loop. You're gonna have sites 1 through 9 on that, and then as you come around to this side, you're gonna have the first road you come to is gonna be called Sweet Pea, and that has sites 10 through 20. 10 being on this end, 20 being all the way at the top. Like I said, I'm going to walk around the outside so you can see both sides of it. The next one you're going to come to is going to be Buttercup, and that's going to be sites 21 through 39, it looks like. No, I'm sorry, through 34. And then 35 through 39 are at the top, but they're considered to be on Campground Loop. After Buttercup, I'm trying to adjust this lighting here. Okay, there we go, it's a little better. After Buttercup is Pumpkin Patch, and that's going to be sites 40 through 50. 40 being at the bottom, 50 again up at the top. The next one is going to be Honeysuckle, and that is 61 through 72.
Hello campers.
And at 72, they then have a little woodshed, which I believe you can see. If I zoom, you'll see it. It's right there. And then after the woodshed, you will have 73 through 76. And like I said, that's on Honeysuckle, which starts right about there. And right down here, right across from that, is the bathhouse and laundry area. Yeah, look, leaf prints. The lodge is right there. And again, that's where they have events such as bingo and their 4th of July fireworks and all that stuff. Music on the deck. There is a laundry house inside of here. Let's see if we can put this on the window here so you can see maybe, because I don't really want to go in there. Okay, so there's a little laundry facility, bathhouse for the men and women on both sides. And then when you come back out here, there is a little parking area for your golf cart or your truck or your car or whatever. Another dumpster for trash. And then you have a dump station. Side note, if you are not staying here and you need to use their dump station, I believe it said the charge was $24, but you can use it as an outsider if you're not camping, which is good to know and useful if you're passing through. And here's a golf cart washing station. And there's the pond. We are staying on this last row, which is Sugar Nut. And Sugar Nut is site 77 through 88. We are in site 82. We actually booked site 85, but they put us in site 82, which is a little frustrating because we kind of picked it based on size, or at least the size that was listed on the website. And you know, you'll see, or you already saw, I'm not sure where I'm going to put that part, but our campsite is a little cramped for our camper, but overall we fit. It's a nice site. We're up on this last row. This part right here that we're walking on is still Campground Loop. It goes all the way around. We're right in front of the pond, which is a really pretty view out of our window, and it's quiet. We are here, again, we checked in on Sunday and we're here till Thursday, so we're here during the week, which is much quieter from what I understand than the weekdays, or weekends, sorry. The pond is really pretty view, quiet. It's a catch and release pond. Yep, they have pet waste stations everywhere so people don't leave their dog and whatever, cat, whatever you got that you walk on a leash, all about, or at least hopefully they don't. Hopefully they're respectful of that. There is our campsite, number 82. And we're gonna walk up to the top, and I'm gonna give you a look from the other side, and we'll probably walk around the loop so you can see it from that side as well. There is a walking area. You can walk all the way around this pond, actually. There's like wooded area back there and stuff, and grassiness. But yeah, really pretty. Do you think it's pretty, Aubriella?
Yeah. Oh, look, there's our site campers.
Yeah.
Do you see all those lily pads?
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to show the kids.
Oh, I know. Those are pretty lily pads, aren't they? Yes, Aubriella has started a video that she's going to show the kid campers because she really wanted to be able to film and talk. So we thought it might be fun for her to be able to do that. If you want to watch it, I'm sure you will get many laughs and enjoyment out of it. She's just a little performer. But we're going to go ahead and continue on walking, and I'll pick back up at the top. Real quick before I get to the top, I know I had a subscriber, I'm sorry I cannot remember your name, who said that you also were going to be booking site 85 for July sometime. And I wanted to give you a quick glance at what that looked like. I'm not sure what size camper that is, but anyways, this is site 85, and it looks like they're seasonal, so if you did book it, you may not be getting it as well, just like us, because from what I gather, this whole top part up here is where they keep the seasonals at. So you may want to double check that. I don't know if it matters to you or not, or if you picked it based on size or how you went about that. But yeah, right there where that North Country is, that's site 85. And like I said, it looks like they've been here a while and doesn't look like they're going anywhere anytime soon. They are burning their old picnic tables. They've replaced them with new ones. So that's what's going on up there. And we're going to come up to the top here. Okay, so now we're going back down. So this is going to be Sugar Nut, where our site is at. Right down there. Starting at the top here, that would be site 88. And it goes all the way down to the end where 77 is at. And then the next road we're going to come to is going to be Honeysuckle, and that's going to start up here at 76. And then you're going to have the shed, and then it's going to go 72 to 61 all the way at the bottom. And then you've got pumpkin patch as the next one. And pumpkin patch is going to go from site 60 up here at the top all the way down to site 40 at the bottom. And then this top part here, where I said was also part of Campground Loop, is going to be 39 through 35. And then once you get to where it tees off right there, that's going to go down onto Buttercup. I'll pick back up here in just a second. Okay, so here's where Buttercup would split off there, and that's site 20 up top here down to site 10, which is down close to the lodge and the bathhouse and all that stuff. I will tell you that these top Campground Loop ones, which are 35 through 39, look pretty small, especially when you get up towards the top there, obviously, because it comes to like a point. So just kind of, I don't know if you saw my other post or not, but basically we had found out that if you go online on their website, they actually list the size, both length and width of each of their sites. So that kind of gives you a better idea of what they have where. So you can kind of have a general idea of where you want to be. And like I said, we did book a certain site number and we did not get it. So I don't know if you would actually get what you booked or not. But it would be, good to be able to go on there and see what size their sites actually are, because I know a lot of people complain about, how small their sites are and how they were right next to somebody else, and we are right next to a main road. That's what that was. Sorry about that. So this side would be right next to the main road, and you'd hear the road noise possibly, which I don't know if it matters to you or not. It matters to me. But here is another dumpster up here at the top of Buttercup and Campground Loop. And then as we come back around here, this is going to be the last road, or the first road we came to at the bottom, and that would be Sweet Pea. And Sweet Pea has sites. Oh shoot, sorry I messed that up. Anyway, sites 20 down to 10. Buttercup had 34 to 21. Sorry about that. I'll have to fix that. But anyway, so that's the last road there. And I mean, all the sites are generally the same size, but some of them you can get a little bit wider, which is what we were aiming for, because we do have the awning we like to put out and stuff, and we like to have room for the girls to play. So we were aiming for the widest site we could get, but you saw, or will see, how our camper fit in ours. And it wasn't too bad. We still have room. It's not too bad. There are some tree roots and stuff you have to deal with, but that's what you're going to get when you get a shaded campground, which we much prefer than being in dead sun. Now, some of you prefer the dead sun field, and that's fine. Obviously, it's your prerogative, but we like to be in the trees. So in order to be in the trees, sometimes you got to deal with some roots and things like that. But overall, it's a pretty quiet campground, at least during the week. Again, we've heard it's much more lively on the weekends. It's nice. Most of the sites have some shade, if not all shade. The bottom section is super quiet and super nice if you can deal with not having sewer, or if you want to deal with not having sewer. And that's about it. So we're going to end up back here at the beginning of the loop. And I am going to head back over to my campsite now to relax. If you'll notice, I lost Aubrey along the way. We passed our campsite and she wanted to sit down and relax with Daddy. So here we are back over here. I guess since I'm over here, I'll show you the miniature golf a little bit closer. So there it is. And the playground, when it is open, is right there as well. But yeah, looks a little warm at the moment with all this sun. So I hope you enjoyed our tour of Zooland. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask, and I will do my best to answer them. Also, as always, if you haven't liked and subscribed, I would greatly appreciate you subscribing. We really love all of our viewers, and we love sharing our adventures with you. And it just kind of gives us something to look forward to each time, and to help other campers out, which we would greatly appreciate when we're looking for places as well. So, thank you very much for sharing this with us, and I'm sure we'll have a few more videos here and there of things we do throughout, but this will be the end of the tour. And like I said, please ask any questions if you have them, and if you do get a chance to stay here, I hope that you enjoy your stay, and we will see you later, campers.
Hey campers, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.